You're coming too.
What started as a dream is now our reality. 6 years ago, we poured her ballast, raised every frame, cut every plank, and named her Rediviva. Ready for life back on the ocean, this year we're determined to set sail.
Would you look at that? I'd say that's the making of a fine cruising vessel.
We're Salt and Tar, and this is our life. We're happy to share, and thanks for joining us. Last time, Noah and I made this.
That's our template. Oh, jeez.
It's the bottom template for our new storage.
Look at that.
Now at the bunker, we trace and cut it out.
Lift it up.
This end here is tight.
See that? Ooh. Alright, I'm showing. I want the whole piece to go forward a little bit.
Come towards you.
Yeah, so what's preventing us from doing that right now?
Mix this forward. I guess it's the bottom edge.
Ooh.
I've got to hang up here.
Yeah, I have a little one here as well. Alright, first try.
Power of your foot.
Yes. Utilize all of your tools.
Sweet.
It's installed.
Hell yeah. Rad.
Yeah. I think when we go to do the starboard side, that maybe when we're making our pattern, we just inset it all, like, just a little bit.
I have to say though, Ruth, when I was sitting here watching you guys, this is a really nice lounge area over
It
here.
is. Oh, you're thinking about not putting...
I was just picturing like the whole boat, like now we've got this huge giant area and it could
Like
just
on a
be like a
couch.
cool, chill powwow area, hang out. Like I could sit here and play guitar, like, and stretch out and lounge and relax. It's like the most like loungy area in the whole boat. It's like, it's kind of made me have second thoughts about, you know, maybe just paneling this and actually building a cushion for it.
Oh, wow.
And,
We have life. Alright, we're back at it. And just finished making the pattern for the front face. So there's 3 sections. And then we're gonna do really cool maple doors on the outside. So Garrett's gone to hunt for our material for that. And this one's a little bit less complicated than the bottom. But the bottom's in. We just have to cut a hole for that hose for the water tank. But that's nice. Scoochie, scoochie.
You need a hold and you readjust, or are you good?
Alright, I got it.
Yeah, on my side. There we go. Nice. It's like a glove.
Good.
Ew! Get out of here. Garrett's been working on the final install of our anchor locker, getting the drain situated while I go cross-eyed figuring out how I want to make the openings for the closed storage up here.
You need help with anything?
Yeah, it's fine.
That clamp?
Yeah, taking out here.
Do you happen to remember at any point in time seeing that roll of 1/2-inch like potable water hose? I'm gonna get that before I permanently fasten this thing in, because I want to get a line on that drain with hose clamps while I can still take it out, so I don't have to comport myself down there to fasten
nice.
the hose clamps.
Yeah. I think I might do small, large, small.
As far as the length?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be the same height.
And then with like the height of all of them is going to be the same. I think it would look good just for the consistency of the doors.
Those lines being the same.
So what I was envisioning for over here was basically templating the same shape and flipping it over to this wall.
Since Garrett felt the inspiration to play music up here, we're throwing out the idea of mirroring the closed storage on the starboard side, and Noah came up with a cool idea, and it's starting to take shape.
You want me to explain what I'm doing here?
Sure.
Do my best. Okay, so we're building a corner cabinet that follows this line and returns back to here. This is going to create a side wall, but we wanted to take advantage of the extra space here So the shelves that go in will be patterned around these spaces. And then there will be a face that comes down here and follows this line over here. So it'll kind of be a trapezoidal shape that slopes back, and it'll have 3 openings in the front there.
It's starting to come together?
Yeah, getting this piece cut out is kind of the key for me to have everything else to build off of. Getting to this point was actually very difficult because of all the weird angles. This is sloped up. These frames are sloped. Everything's sloped and beveled in different directions. So there was not really a strong point to take everything off of. This was the best option. So everything's kind of based on that panel.
Okay. So I've been staring and staring, and Noah has moved on to starting a new corner in the boat for storage, and he's had his own share of headaches, but I think we're both making our way through it. And so this originally had a bunch of lines going every which way, and I think now I've got it simplified with both Garrett and Noah's help. My straight top line for the top of the doors, and that is measured down from the deck, which is actually curved, but we just kept a straight line here so that it looks more uniform. And then I measured from the bottom up to get my bottom line. I think it looks pretty good. These are my cutout lines. So the actual doors, if I can get Garrett to do it, will overlap it just a 1/2 inch. So we'll have 1/2 inch larger doors, and they'll sit on top of this panel. And I have some color ideas for this face panel that I really want the maple doors to just look stunning because they're really beautiful. So that's sort of my goal, and I think now looking at this, I think I feel pretty good. I mark for the rounded corners and start to rush to get them cut out before I lose my light, which is never a good idea. Mistakes happen all too easily, and your optimistic mood can quickly turn sour. Maybe this isn't so smart as I can't see. Really wanted to get further today, and I think I need to acknowledge that I can't see it, and that's the second time my cut has been crooked. I should put it away. It's too dark, can't see. Why aren't there more hours in the day?
Good. God, that looks like a donkey on a walrus's and then
Oh, sad. Help.
I'll admit it's not your finest moment, but it's salvageable. Worst things have happened. We can fix this. I just have to reteach you that lesson on plunge cutting.
Back at it today, and Garrett is going to help me fix my mistakes and hopefully help me recover.
First, it helps to set your blade depth.
Starting with the basics, I get another tutorial on plunge cutting. Before we can fix my sloppy cuts, we have to actually cut out the holes first.
Line this up first, that's your first guy, and then once you got that on, put your blade right on the line where you want it, and then once your blade is there, your blade is kind of locked, so then you can make any fine tunes on that you want to make. Once you got that, then just use this hand to kind of hold your guide onto the piece. If you do the cut and you're a little short of this, You can always just slowly scoot it and cut backwards.
Okay.
You just don't want to do that fast because that's a rotation of the saw. So if you do that fast, it can pull it.
Right.
But you can get away with doing it slowly. Look at that. Right on the line.
That's a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh no, that looks perfect.
Nice. So this is the final unveiling of our new beautiful head, and we're stoked. It looks so good, and it's awesome because this area has just been so like dull and blank, just bare plywood for so long. So you've been painting for how long?
Basically my whole life.
Yeah.
I've always been an artist and painting and experimenting.
Nice.
And recently I've been doing a lot more like community murals and larger works and some interesting projects like chicken coops and different things like that. So this was just an exploration of, you know, new territory and something I've never painted before, but it was just a blast. And I really got into it, and the theme was just like perfect. It just so suits the boat and the style that's here. And I also wanted to pull from like some of the tiles. I have this pair of frigate birds that are kind of like looking in the same direction together, like up towards the sun, sort of to signify that you guys are heading in the same direction together and chasing after this life that you so wanted for the last 7 years and have been pursuing ardently.
And so you have a lot of your work on Instagram.
Yeah, you can see basically everything I'm doing on my Instagram at Viclex Visionary, and yeah, you can keep up with what I'm doing and see new projects as I'm developing.
I spent like an hour the other day just like going through all of her all of her paintings. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Well, it turned out so good. We're both so stoked.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was an honor to be able to paint on your boat.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And if anybody likes to stay warm and cozy and also be artistic, she sells blankets of her own personal paintings. We'll put a link in there somewhere.
Our time with Victoria and Noah is coming to an end. Their radiance will be missed, but their presence lingers in what they leave behind.
Are you done with this?
Yes.
Guess what I got, Swap? Came from one of your biggest fans, Swap. A whole box of them. Okay.
My favorite! Oh, was that it?
I just gave you 4.
Garrett, he saw the whole container. Okay? He knows there's more.
High five. Yeah.
Yeah. Swab says thank you to whoever sent him a jug of Milk-Bone soft chewy treats.
Yeah.
He's really excited.
There wasn't a tag or anything included in the box,
Yeah.
so we don't know who it was, but yeah. Swab is stoked. He's been getting a lot of Milk-Bones.
Garrett's fixed my accident for the most part, so we're just gonna let that dry. And we got a bunch of this maple stock thanks to Ira out there, and some of these pieces are incredible. He gave us a ton of these like matchbook pairs. They were what, blanks for
I got like Teddy under there. I got wet buddy under there.
Oh, I forgot on that side. It's on the plastic. Look at that. No more big accidents. We're gonna use these for the doors. So they're gonna overlap about a 1/2 inch. And since Garrett's still got a bum thumb, he's gonna help me. We got our first one drawn out. This is the very last one. This is the very first one, so the same size. And then our longer middle piece, Garrett's tracing out now. Which, unfortunately, has little janky cuts on there. Done by yours truly. This is how he likes his blanket set up. Half sun, half shade. So he can just decide which side he wants to be on. Isn't that right, buddy? So you're getting all straight lines on there?
Yeah, just kind of evening everything out as much as I can. Looks good. Good boy.
Keep moving it around just to starting to harden, chasing the sunlight, so hopefully it'll harden enough we can sand it in a little bit and actually be able to mount this before the end of today, because Noah and Victoria leave us tomorrow. I'm very sad about it.
Progress.
Done.
Nice.
Oh yeah. The edges are super nice and smooth. So we need hinges.
We need hinges, yeah. A little chain or something to stop it, so it doesn't bear on the hinges, or it could swing up and have a like swing up and click into a little lock if there's enough room between the beams. I know you wanted to get this mounted today. Oh, it's still progress.
Mm-hmm. They're cut.
Yeah, and you cut all of them out, so.
Learned some stuff today. Bum 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 bum. Oh my goodness. Wow.
super cool.
On the little step up. He went to all that effort. That's so cool. It's like a hidden little nook. Now I had to add this little extension here. He made this face here. And this is cut at this strong beveled angle, so this face that he's working on now will cover it nice and flat. Oh man, I'm so thankful. And here's the wall.
I have no idea what to expect with this.
Pretty much there.
Actually, yeah, it's very
Yeah, very, very close. Well, Noah finished something today. Looks awesome.
It just worked in so nicely. Little extra cut-ins back here.
Yeah, just leave airflow.
Yeah, airflow.
Yeah, we like to call it airflow.
Yeah.
You making doodles again?
I don't know what else.
Ow! Do you want to steal the saw real quick?
Can I?
Oh yeah, a lot faster. It'll be another 20 minutes before I get these guys.